Abnormal is a show about a teenage boy who has autism, and it seems a very high functioning autism. He's a very smart guy, but he has issues with dealing with other humans. His talk about penguins and things like that, you can tell that he has a better understanding of animals than he does of humans. So, without getting into any spoilers, I will tell you this show is hilarious. The humor always sneaks up on you. Like, there are things that you hear them say, and then it goes in a whole nother direction because everybody's really honest. Really honest at times. And, as some people know, honesty can be pretty hilarious sometimes. And sometimes rude to some people. But the honesty of everybody in this show I'm very interested in see where this goes. But basically, the first episode deals with him and his issues with dating. Every step that he takes towards getting better at opening up and opening himself up usually has a sadly disastrous but hilarious outcome. His parents have a little side plot as well, so I think their side plot really speaks to those who have already fallen in love and are still trying to keep the spark going. That's all I'm going to say about that. And he has a sister who is like a sister. She sticks up for him when she needs to, but she also can be pretty annoying. He has a friend, the only human that he really talks to besides his family that he works with. I think he's more of a coworker, and it's a pretty hilarious character. You'll probably enjoy him. The ending will. If you're like me, I talk to my TV a lot, so the ending will probably have you screaming at no, because that's exactly what I did. I was sitting there like, no, please don't let this be. Please don't let this be. I hope this isn't where this is going. But it's going to be interesting. So, I'm ready for that. So let's get into spoilers. Spoilers. I just motorboated the air. We're starting spoilers right now. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so the episode starts off with him in therapy, and he's talking about his autism and how it makes him feel. And he seems to, slightly be able to open up a little bit to his therapist. As you'll see, most people at school don't really get along with anybody at school. He has his parents who, from the looks of it, they really shelter him. Like, I can understand that he probably has issues with social cues and social norms and things like that and opening up himself. But from the looks of it, his mom has been a little bit overprotective over fear of how people will receive him and how the world is cruel as it is. And, like, one of the lines she does say is, he's not ready to go out. I believe it's something like, he's not ready to go out there and get his heart broken. So you really get a sense that his entire life has just been him basically in the house with his pet turtle. Oh, God. I'm going to let you know, this is probably one of the funniest shows that you will watch in a long time. And in no way does it make fun of people with autism. It just lets you see what it's like that life is not that serious. Like, no matter what you're going through, don't get me wrong, it gets dark. it gets pretty dark sometimes. There's a chance that he might be a little depressed, not being able to be normal. But as the new kid, I don't know what his name was, the guy who was trying to get with his sister, says, nobody's normal. Look at me. I'm not really normal. I'm in an apartment by myself talking to a phone that has a camera, and I'm going to post it to people and be like, yeah, you should watch my face talk to you about a show that you can watch on your own and form your own opinion. God, I need to stop watching this show. Okay, but yeah, I'm probably going to keep watching it. So there's a side plot with his parents. He's 18 now, and they're trying to get the spark back flying, But the dad is a little bit more hands off. He hasn't been able to connect as much with his son, so he loves him. Like, you can tell that he loves him. He struggles to understand him, but he loves the hell out of him, and I like that. I like seeing that. But yeah, he tries to tell the mom that she needs to get out, worry about things that don't have to do with her little boy, who is not her little boy anymore. And interestingly enough, she goes out and almost, dips her toes in the infidelity pool, the pool of infidelity. And it gets pretty interesting. Luckily, she avoids the temptation of that bartender. Meanwhile, he was out with his son trying to understand him after hearing about what happened with his date. Oh, his date. The girl with the red hair. At first, oh God, the first scene of him meeting her, and she's across the store, and they ask him to smile. His coworker asks him to smile. His hilarious Indian coworker is like, he asks him to smile, and he's like, oh man, that might be one of the funniest moments of the episode. He has a fascination with Antarctica and penguins, and I think it's kind of a metaphor for how cold he feels on the inside sometimes, because he's so isolated and not able to connect with anybody. He hasn't been able to connect. Imagine going through puberty. Oh, puberty. How terrible was puberty? And he's going through puberty, and he doesn't have to do it alone, but the feeling that he has to do it alone eats away at him, that he's not able to share his life with somebody, because penguins mate for life. That's one of the themes throughout this. But the thing is, humans don't always mate for life. And I believe that's one of the central themes of this. His sister, on the other hand, she sticks up for him also while annoying him. She sticks up for this other girl at school and punches a girl in the face for bullying her. And they try to bring her a cake. And the brother, who, they start doing that TV thing where they're like looking at each other, and there's like this stare. And that's the stare, I just noticed, that's the stare that she was talking about for the therapist was talking about with him when people are attracted to each other. And so they have that stare, and she kind of turns him down, says she's trying to get a track scholarship and all that and get out of this town. He doesn't give up, and seems like a pretty decent guy. I mean, like, unless for some odd reason those girls sent him to break her heart, which would be too much of an elaborate plot for this. Like, it's just high school. Why would we have that be the plot? But yeah, basically, there's so many awkward, hilarious moments throughout this episode. From that, he was so close to losing his virginity, and then he ends up making a mistake and pushes the girl off the bed with her only in her bra and pants, and I'm just like, no. I don't know how people with autism act. I don't fully understand autism. I've tried to read about it, but there's so much varied research about it that there's no one way that people with autism act like, you know? So, it's terrible, but you laugh at somebody else who laugh at other people's pain, and it sucks, but it's kind of what you do with this show because it's pretty hilarious. But if this was you and you were going through this, I feel really bad. I'd feel really bad. So, should you watch Atypical? Yes, you should definitely watch it. Will I review more episodes of it? Yeah, maybe. But I'm just letting you know right now, I'm giving episode 1 of Atypical a 10 out of 10. This is a great way. Usually I don't like pilots. I hate pilots. They're trying to establish shit and trying to like get stuff like just so you know, this person does this, so he has to do this in the first episode. But I feel like when Atypical came on, you just jumped right in the middle of their lives, and that's how I feel like TV shows should feel. Like unless you have like a vast universe that you need to expand upon, that you need to explain, just let us dive in right in the middle, and just learn stuff on our own. I'm going to finish this season. I don't know how long it's going to take me. It's only 8 episodes, and they're only under 40 minutes. So let's see. But you should definitely watch Atypical. If you like this video or any of my videos, hit the like button, share on Facebook, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and most importantly, I want you to laugh. I'm Elon Rich, and I'll see you on the next video that I do. I don't know if it's going to be today. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Peace. That's peace. It's so weird to end the video with peace, because like I gotta raise it up. Like I can't. Like, do you do it with the right hand, the left hand? Never mind. Bye.
Now look at you walking in here looking all pretty and angry and mean and good. I know you didn't get your hair done so you could just sit down and just sit still.
Hey, we trying to have a good time tonight. Let's go, baby. Let's go.